Hey, y'all. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you today. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? This is a requested video. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible because I'm trying my best to stay on Facebook, y'all. I'm trying to get some other stuff going on, but it's hard because there's always something to talk about. I was requested to make my comment about Sierra dress. Take some of my coffee from McDonald's, the bomb. I had to make a comment. I was requested by several guys to speak about her dress at the Oscars. And I'm going to try to say this with all the respect in the world of my sisters. Okay? To me, I'm giving y'all my personal opinion. Which don't mean too much to nobody, but I'm giving you mine. It was inappropriate. It's a such thing as being a chameleon. And black women seem to not know the rules of being a chameleon. It's a time and place for everything. And this is why black folks get those titles we get. Like, black women are hoes. Let me tell you why. If you look at LeBron James' wife, which is always sexy business, and that's my style, sexy business. That's why I always say sexy over 50, because I'm always going to be sexy business. You do not have to show your body to the world to be sexy. And I need to give a lot of women some fashion lessons, because you have to show class at all times. You know, and when you're a chameleon, you don't wear what you wear to the local nightclub, to the Oscars. You go get a beautiful evening gown. She wore a see-through dress. You can see her titties. And she's standing next to her husband, who looked very uncomfortable. Now, Russell, he's a different kind of guy. He's one of them humble, quiet guys, make a lot of money. Probably never got a woman like Sierra before in his life. So he's just ecstatic to have Sierra on his arms. But Sierra, if y'all remember when she first got with Russell, do y'all remember how she transformed? She went from being a hood rat with Future to being a classy, beautiful woman. He transformed her. He had her on a different level. But somewhere down through the years, after the babies, she started to get comfortable again and went right back into what she was from the beginning. This is why they're saying you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And I'm not calling Sierra a hoe. But when you display yourself as such, you're going to get those titles. And what I don't understand about black women, do y'all know how many young women are defending her honor? Do y'all know how many young women are saying, well, if you insecure, talking to men, if you insecure, you shouldn't be married, or you insecure, that's your business. Can't nobody tell you what to do. Was any of y'all raised with a two-family home? Did anybody have a father in their house? Have any of y'all been taught the Bible? Because I don't think so. It's like, it's no rules with black women no more. I ain't talking about the other race. I'm talking about us. It's no rules. And y'all wonder why you don't have a husband. Because half of y'all that's talking, running y'all mouth, making it acceptable for her to show her titties all over the world, don't have a man. Y'all somebody baby mama. You somewhere on the system. You jumping man to man. You have low self-esteem. And you wonder why your life is like it is, because you don't have no substance, no rules, no self-respect. And the man don't marry hoes. You know what a man do with a hoe? He sleep with her. Sierra put her body out there like, look at me. I'm showing my titties that belong to my husband, but I want everybody to see my titties. For what? That's what I said. What was the need of her to wear a see-through dress? That's an attention seeker. Because it wasn't nothing sexy about it. I don't care what y'all say. Wasn't nothing sexy about that dress at all. She ain't even got a body like that. She got a nice body, but she ain't got a body like that. It's like, come on, man, stop it. people just have low self-esteem. I realize that. That's why people going to get these BBLs and these tummy tucks and all these expensive hair and lashes, because that's a self-esteem issue. If you loved yourself, like y'all couldn't be so confident, I'm confident in my skin. If you was that confident, you wouldn't do them kind of things. I love myself so much, and I'm so confident with myself, even though I have some insecurities within. I'm not perfect. But if I can't go outside and get a Negro in a snowsuit, I don't need to be talking to him. If I got to be naked to talk to somebody, he don't need to be in my presence, because guess what he's seeking? Just what he see. I want somebody to talk to me for what I know and who I am, what I'm made of. See, I guess it's a difference when you raised by a king. I was raised by a king and a queen. I had both my parents in my life. So I know what love consists of. I know what a happy marriage is, because my parents was married almost 60 years. I know what it looked like. I know what marriage required, because I had a stay-home mom who cooked, who cleaned, who took care of the kids, who went to church, who went to the conference, who took care of her husband, who husband ate before the kids. My mother did everything in the order of God. She wasn't perfect, but she was a perfect wife for my daddy. And when I say she ate first, to all you hard-headed women, ain't nobody gonna eat before my kids, even though your kids these kid boys and don't deserve nothing but they ass whooped. Let me tell you how she did it. See, you do shit with class. She would prepare the meal every single day was Sunday at my house. Wasn't no fast food going on up in our house. She would prepare the meal. While she's still cooking and getting stuff together, she'll make my daddy plate on his special plate and his special cup and tell one of the kids, take this to your daddy. We take that to my daddy because he just got out the bathtub from working 14 hours a day. So he's sitting on the side of his bed for to watch some baseball. Take him his plate. He's eating. By the time we get downstairs, my mother's setting the table. Now we finna sit there and eat. But guess who ate first? Daddy ate first. Did we notice? No. Because my mother was such a lady. She knew the order and the calling of her duties, because her mama taught her. So to all of you ladies that sit there and want to justify it's okay to be a wife butt naked on national TV, something that's supposed to be sacred for your husband, and y'all wonder why men go overseas and get a wife, because they know the order of God when it comes to being a wife. Now, if you want to continue to be somebody booty call at 3 a.m, somebody baby mama, keep on being naked. Because you know what's going to happen to Sierra. Sierra going to turn around and she's going to be with another nigga like Future. Because she don't appreciate what she have. And it's going to be a humble, beautiful woman that's going to appreciate Russell. Going to respect him. See, he shouldn't have to say nothing. She shouldn't have to get his permission. She should just know better. I wouldn't even want to wear that for nobody else besides my man. That shit belongs in the bedroom. But let y'all young women tell it. Don't nobody tell me what to do. Don't nobody tell me not to wear makeup. Don't nobody. But y'all single. Can't keep no man. But y'all tell me what nobody can tell you. No, nobody can't tell you because you grown. But guess what that's going to leave you? Alone by yourself, going man to man to man, going getting ran through. Ain't nobody going to settle down with you because you too bullheaded to listen. You're not coachable. When you're not coachable, don't nobody want to deal with you. Why would a man put a ring on your finger when you argumentative? When you don't even have enough self-respect to show him enough respect to cover up in public? Why would he want to marry you? So when y'all go to the thing, black men ain't no good, that's a damn lie. Because now I'm really noticing what's going on. I'm really noticing, because I'm like, why everybody relationship falling apart? I don't understand why everybody seem to be single and sad. I'm figuring it out now. You know why? Everybody cheating. Don't nobody want to be submissive. Don't nobody want to follow the word of God no more. Don't nobody have self-respect. It's free for all. So when one man do you wrong, what you do? You pick up the phone before he out the door and you calling another brother. And what he do? Leave another girl house and come over yours. So everybody's screwing everybody. And y'all got the nerve to say black men ain't no good. But who black men cheating with? We talking about black folks right now. We ain't talking about nobody else. Who no good black men cheating with? I didn't say this before. You don't take a rocket science. If a straight black man is cheating, who he cheating with? A black woman. So when y'all get talking about men cheat, black women cheat just as much. It was a proven fact with the girl I mentor. Her man just cheated with a person that she trusted in her house. And then the person had the nerve to get on Facebook and say, you just mad because he ain't trying to sleep with you. A no good woman. Somebody she trusted. Don't nobody talk about that though. Because let a man had did that. Oh, he would have been the worst thing in the world. Just like Jada just made a comment saying when she see Chris Rock, she gonna slap him. He better hit the dog shit out of her ass. That's a grown ass man. I don't know what women think they got the right to put their hands on somebody. He'd be a damn fool to let her and her husband slap him. Ain't that a bitch? Something wrong with her. She do not take ownership yet for what she did with that entanglement with her son friend. A kid. Will couldn't even trust a kid in the house with his wife. And the only reason Will was not leaving because it cost him too much money. But if I was him, I'd say, take what you want. Just get the hell out of my life. Money ain't that important. But yes, about Sierra dress, to me, my personal opinion, I wouldn't have wore it. I love the way LeBron James' wife dressed. She's so classy. I want y'all to think about some women. Because y'all wanted to say, there's some people that was saying this, y'all. That's part of being famous. When you're in a different tax bracket, I heard women say this. You're in a different tax bracket, you do different things. Oh, that's a damn lie. It seems like when you're in a different tax bracket and when you're famous, you'll be more classier. Like the Diana Rosses back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You sexy but classy. I'm going to name a few women that's famous wives and you don't never see them. You don't never see them displaying their body. And you don't never see them doing no interviews. You don't see them doing nothing but walking with their husband. A quiet, meekful spirit like in the Bible. And I'm going to name them. And I want y'all to think about this. LeBron James' wife. As I said. Beautiful black woman, even come to the game in suits. Snoop Dogg wife. She been cheated on everything by Snoop. Did you see her do any interviews? Did you see her get naked or go out on the town with some girls? You don't even see her. She stay at home with her children and her grandbabies. LL Cool J wife. Famous wife. L been famous since he was a teenager. Do y'all ever see his wife? And she's beautiful. Never. Ice-T wife. Not Ice-T, Ice Cube wife. Do you ever see Ice Cube wife besides on his arm? She don't do interviews. Ice Cube don't even go to after parties. He said, I love my wife so much that I will not put myself in compromising positions to be tempted. So after the concerts, I go home. They show each other respect, and that's why they've been married 30 years. And that was just a few of them. These are also famous wives. LeBron James' wife is paid. When Michael Jordan was with Juanita, did y'all ever see Juanita? Did y'all ever see her doing interviews? No, she stayed in her lane. These are rich millionaire women. So all that it comes with fame, that's a damn lie. They just know they place, they back they man, they strong black women. They holding the house down at home. They ain't got to show their face. They ain't got to prove who they are because they man got it like that. And that's why they didn't have their men 30 years. So save that dumbass shit y'all saying. And that's why I love Farrakhan. When he checked Jay-Z, he said, you should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed of yourself as a black man to allow your beautiful black queen to display her body all over the world. For the world to see. Entertaining is one thing, but being naked and shaking your butt and all, that's a whole nother level. Cardi B done settled down. She done got out the entertainment business. She said she want to be a wife and a mother. At a certain age, I don't think Cardi 30, but at a certain age, you want to change. People get tired of being alone. People get tired of being called hoes and being dogged out, partying, party buses and smoking weed and having girl nights. Sit your ass down and be a mother to them kids you have. Because most of y'all have kids at home. Y'all rather run around looking for another dude to fill a void that your daddy didn't fill. So you keep looking for somebody to be your daddy because you didn't have one. I can guarantee you every woman that's defending Sierra dress did not have a father in their life. Guarantee. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. 9 times out of 10, your mother was the kind of woman like Sierra. So you think that's okay. Your mama used to run the streets. Probably used to get high. So that's all you know. So this is your normal. Look around you and ask yourself, did your mama have a successful relationship? Did your sisters? Now it's you? Somebody got to change the narrative and do it right. This is why these little black kids failing, because this is what they see. Y'all go to proms and stuff. Y'all see these little girls naked, titties hanging out. It was a girl at a prom on a picture, y'all. She did the Lil' Kim thing. She only had a charm over her nipple. Her whole titty hanging out. She at the prom with teenage boys. So you displaying your daughter like a stripper at the prom? Black people, we got to do better. Bottom line, we got to do better. We failing real fast. Our people perishing, and nobody seem to care. Everybody just want to argue. No, I don't even hear y'all talk about God. That's what tripping me out. Y'all talk about everything else but God. I don't hear nobody arguing about the Bible. Y'all don't even have Bible studies, debates about the word of God. It's always demonic shit. Who is the Illuminati? And who famous and what LeBron doing and what such and such doing. Everything is about everybody else in the world except the word of God. I'm finna bring Chosen on. Hold on, Chosen. Now I'm finna let y'all hear some real profound stuff. Hold on, y'all. This is a deep brother right here. Bring Chosen on real quick. We go see. I'm Indigo.
Yo.
What's up, Chosen?
What you got cracking today?
We talking about, I don't know if you've seen it, Sierra at the Oscars, her see-through dress. Well, she had a see-through dress on. It looked like lingerie. You can see her titties. And she's standing there with her husband. And all these black women arguing, saying it's appropriate because a man shouldn't be telling a woman what to wear. And I'm saying you should have enough self-respect and respect for your husband not to even do that.
I agree. My thing is this. First and foremost, you got to understand, how you doing today? How you doing today? How your spirit doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm out the way with it. You know what I mean? I got some things to talk to you about. A lot of beautiful things. I just got back in the country. A lot of beautiful things going on.
I see that.
A lot of frequencies. We're going to talk about that outside. But let me get to the gist of your conversation. In today's society, people are liberated within their own understandings. So the truths that are the truths are no longer the truths to them. A man is pulled away by their own wicked desires within his heart. You know what I mean? From original intent. We're talking about the origins of the manuscript, of the foundation of what Daddy meant for us to live in. That's the only thing we got to go by. So anything outside of that is a frequency that was not meant to be lived within that occupation. You follow what I'm saying? So if a priest of a household, you said her husband, if a priest of a household allows his helpmeet, you understand me, to move in and the mannerisms of revealing herself to the public. That speaks about what's going on inside of him. See, he's not in position to be in position. Yet he's in a position that he's not qualified for in that season. He was meant for that, but he's not there yet. And how can he give reciprocity to her to allow her to understand where he is, to help him where he is when they both at the same spot? You understand me? Understanding not the origins and the foundations of what Pops meant us to do. Now, you never allow your wife to do that, and she shouldn't want to do it in her own spirit. You feel what I'm saying?
What I said.
It's not about him controlling. See, we didn't got too independent. You understand me?
Right.
So independent to the point to where we can't even stand in the origins of what Pops meant for us to move in. We stand in our own shit like we our own gods. We're not.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We have something to answer to too. So everything that he allowed will manifest itself in that situation. You got gossipers. You got people that's hating you because you're successful. You just got hate off, period, because you're in a position to live. The enemy mean us to die off top. So now we got each other going at each other and calling each other hot positions. We can't even see the position that he's placing himself in to eradicate all of us by just a vision. What somebody else see, how they perceive something. Oh, look at her. She's scantily clad. She shouldn't want to do that.
But you know what? Our black women, for some reason, they lost the value of what a wife is. That's why a lot of them not married. And then they say black men are so good, but they want to continuously to carry themselves as a girl, and they don't know how to be submissive. They feel like that's being controlled. If a man don't like you wearing a lot of makeup, ain't no man gonna tell me what to do. It is like that's what he like. He don't want a woman with a lot of makeup. I mean,
It's preferences, right? I'm talking about people. See, this is what people fuck up at. They just get straight to the sex. They don't get into getting to know an individual. They don't get to getting to know their spirit, their mannerisms, how they are when they wake up in the fucking morning, what they is in the middle of the day. You can't meet a person where you don't know where to meet them at. If your agenda is not even to meet them there in the first place, if you're just trying to get to the middle of it, that's what it's gonna be, the middle of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, fuck all of that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You know what makes the middle part beautiful?
What's that?
Everything that came before it. You know what I mean? I'm talking about spending time, wanting to look in your eyes and say, God damn it, can't nobody else get this. I'm honored. And I gotta be loyal to this. Reciprocity must be. I have to protect this. I have to preserve this. You know what I mean? If a man don't have that in his essence towards the individual he dealing with, he needs to stop right now. I'm telling all y'all guys out there that's dealing like this. Look, I used to move like that. I was a womanizer. I had many women at one time. You know what I mean? Accountability and ownership is the first way to kick the enemy ass. If you can't do that, then you lost. Now, you still care about what people think about you. You got to get past that. You got to look all your situations in the face and say, I'm better than that. I move different. I'm a man. What is the definition of that? A man is not going to put himself in situations that's going to cause discontent within his own spirit. So he ain't going to transfer that to nobody else. Only males do that shit.
Okay.
You understand me? Any man.
So what advice would you give to any woman right now who's saying that she will not be controlled, she can wear what she wants, black man ain't no good? What would you say to them?
I would say, troubled sister, I need you to want you, to find out who you are, who you was meant to be. What's your purpose and your direction? Leave a man out of the equation because you can't even deal with that yet. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to first deal with you. Understand your understanding. The things you don't like about you so you can get rid of them. Because you don't want to bring old wine skins to the new wine. You don't want that. You ain't gonna be able to drink it. If you do, it's gonna fuck you up on the inside of your spirit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Damn your stomach. We talking about your spirit, the thing that causes things to go in motion, the things that cause you to think the things you think, and everything that comes into metaphysical by way of spiritual is from a thought. So your spirit has to be in a place where your heart is right, so your thoughts and frequency can be in line with where you need to be.
Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, but thank you for that, because you know, they think I be tripping. They think I be on some hating stuff. I'm like,
Nah,
no,
you
I'm
just be
just trying.
telling it like it is, man. You just put it out there like it is what it be. Motherfuckers be doing that Claire Huxtable shit. Y'all stop it. That was on Cosby Show. You feel what I'm saying? That shit wasn't real. You seen what Bill Cosby was doing behind the scenes? Shit.
Yeah.
Any matter, just put a little humor in there. Bill
Right.
Cosby, I love you, my guy. We all do our shit. It is what it is. I ain't judge you. Find yourself where you at, get up, and let's get it. Any matter, people spend too much time tearing each other down. What the fuck is it about? We got so many oppositions putting themselves in position to eradicate us. We oblivious to it. We looking at each other like, nigga, let's get it. Why they trying to snuff us out?
Out.
Right.
People ain't paying attention.
Right in front of our face, like they got diplomatic immunity blasting us. Hey, everybody that's on your shit, let me let you understand, I live in a whole nother law. If you step crazy to me, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking head off. Police, judges, I don't care who you is. I live by daddy's law. I don't live by man's law.
Where you from, Chosen?
I'm from the Chi, understand that? Chi-Town, Chicago, solo, dolo, everywhere I go.
Yeah, I see his flavor, how he coming.
But I love everybody.
Yeah.
It's about peace. But if you're not a part of the peace, you are part of the position that's submitted to leave me dead. And I'm ready for your ass.
But see, our people not paying attention. They too busy watching what the celebrities doing and loving hip hop and all. They ain't watching the real shit. Like Mississippi, they changed some laws. You know, they trying to bring back the slavery shit. You know? They trying to keep. They done did it. They didn't have.
That shit ain't never went nowhere. They just allowed us to feel liberated in some shit. You know what I mean? They gassed it up for a while, but now they blatantly doing the shit. You feel me?
It's out here. It's out
I'm
here.
on that.
And they not hiding.
I'm on that shit. Like my whole everything is at the government. Everything in my spirit is at the government. The government used to be courting with daddy. In schools, they used to pray.
Now,
at 10 o'clock, they used to come on and say, it's 10 o'clock outside. The lights on. You know where your kids at? They don't even care about the children no more.
In the house. But see, now they took God out the schools and they put homosexual learning in the school. They teaching them how to be gay. And they think this is okay to teach kids that, and this is not.
Listen.
Teach them about God. That's what you need to be teaching these kids.
UQUYZ alphabet people. I have no hate towards anyone.
No, I don't.
Find yourself where you need to find yourself. My prayer to you. Yet I stand as my daddy stand. You understand me? My daddy destroyed 2 cities because of that activity called Sodom and Gomorrah. So, as it was yesterday, it is today. Just because the time has been a elongated one does not change a law. Understand that. A divine law at that. So, if he killed, destroyed, removed 2 cities, right now today, vegetation can't even grow in them areas because of the decree he made, and all he did was say something.
I didn't know. Oh, yeah, know that.
Yeah. I'm on my way to Jerusalem. I'm on my way to go to the tombs with Jesus laid at, like.
There a couple times with our church. I never.
Hey, I want to put my hand on the ground where the blood was at. Like, I know my testimony. Don't nobody know your shit better than you. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know what you've been through. You know how you damn nigga was dead. You know how motherfuckers ran off with everything. You know how people deceitful and bit. Man, look, listen. And let me let you understand.
Only God.
Forgiveness is the key to divinity, people. If you cannot get your heart to forgive, somebody else's curses will be translated to you. Please know that they move.
Wow.
They move. They transfer. Spirits transfer from one to one to one to one. That's why you just don't want to hop in bed with nobody. That's made for the marriage bed. That's made for the marriage bed. I love women. Oh, Jesus knows I love them. Yet, I have to extricate myself from situations not to be involved in a spiritual catastrophe. Do you understand this? Like, we set up shit for ourselves. The enemy hear us speak all day. Joyce Meyer wrote a book called Me and My Big Mouth. Y'all need to read that. We give him all the artillery to use against us. And when we get weak and offended, that's the only time we get weak. When we get offended in our spirit, somebody done did some shit, we're upset. Now we want to feel good, or we want revenge or whatever. We allow spirits to move in there temporarily for the moment. I just came from church, but I'm hurt right now, and I need something to fix it. Not saying I just came from church. Let me go back to where I came from so I can get it fixed. But let me get something else to fix it. Yet I know that I'm setting myself up for a situation. See, that's hindsight and foresight at the same time. So that means we deliberately walk into a situation, premeditatedly making this motion made for our catastrophes. Help me understand that. You gonna let me come in your house and take a big ass sandwich and just eat it and you don't know me?
Right. No.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Make it make sense. Forgiveness, people, you gotta forgive. When you forgive, you allow somebody else to deal with their own shit. You feel what I'm saying? And you still love in that capacity. And one more thing, I don't want to take over your shit, but every person you see in destitute, feed them.
Yeah.
If you see them outside and they cold, and you got it in your power to change that, do that.
That's what I do.
In Matthew, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to your people.
Yeah.
I know you do.
Yeah.
That's why you're reaping what you're reaping. Listen, let me get to you right quick. Everything you pray for is answered. I told you that, right? You remember? It's about to start manifesting itself.
So why I'm going through so much?
Because you're birthing something beautiful. It's trying to deter your spirit from seeing that vision. Daniel prayed instantly. He was heard 21 days, 3 weeks it took for him to get his help. The enemy, princes of Persia, they fought with them. The angels, the archangels fought with him. He couldn't get past until Michael came to assist him. He tried to delay us to get us to be indifferent and impatient and then move to him and not wait for daddy. Soon as we say something, he on his way. Look, all the shit you going through is birth pains.
I receive that.
Your deliverance is right in front of you. Literally. Wow. Don't let nobody take away from that, man. Keep your spirit and channel right. You're going to get angry, upset, all that shit. Jesus went through it. He went through it. He just dealt with it so superbly, it was bananas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why he gave us the cause for the 70 times 70. A righteous man falleth 70 times 70. Yet there's not one righteous man. How are you made righteous? Only righteousness through his righteousness that you receive.
You know that word.
Don't let this get you twisted. I'm sold out to daddy. I damn near died 5 times. I can name them off top and let you know what they was. Wow. They left me dead, people. I had all the guns on me. I had all the so-called power, the little bread and all that, cars and fancy, man, damn all that shit. Even though I love to live the way I live, I'm a king, I'm supposed to. I ain't supposed to chase it. It's supposed to be over me at all times. So I can be able to be a good steward under the things that's allowed unto me to be able to be a blessing to somebody else. And that's primarily for the reason.
Okay. That's what's up. I have to do another interview with you about your life. I want to hear your story.
I'm writing a book right now.
Are you?
I just went to Turk and Caicos and took over the beach, people. I'm finna put that video up. Like I held a concert out there.
Wow.
Just impromptu. I went in there, gave the DJ some money. Me and my guys, we was in that thing. I had a ball. Look, but it's so many people that Daddy put me in frequency with. That's powerful. That seen my spirit before I even spoke to him. We sat down, we politicked, networked. They was already in the area that I'm moving in. Trust the process. Captive seekers. My brand is captive seekers. We go in the enemy camp, snatch the captive out by force. You understand me? Secure the 99 and go get the one. Yeah, that's me. I'm that shepherd. And I ain't coming singing no lullabies.
Okay.
I'm about my daddy's business. Too many of us talking that talk, but we not walking that walk. When we was in the street gang banging and doing all the senseless nonsense, we was doing it to the fullest. I'm true to the game. I'm ready to die for the mob. They can't. I'm sorry, Shaggy, you on that one. Scooby Doo. You hear me? Look, listen. I done lived all of that, and let me let y'all know it's empty. It's empty.
Empty space.
It is empty, and you can lose yourself in it. You can die in that thing. People, you can die in there. Leave them streets alone. You see what I'm saying?
Dying in it.
I ain't gonna take over. Listen, when you get off here, holler at me. I got something going on. I need to pop at you about.
All right.
What's going on with the babies? What's going on with the babies?
My son right now. I had to bring my son to get his checkup on his ankle. He can't drive right now, so I'm waiting on him. So I'll get at you though.
We have things to talk about. About to open up this home for the battered women and abused children. Like, we gotta talk.
You doing that in Chicago?
Man, it's finna be everywhere. It's finna be. This not just segregated to my home state. You know, I'm never in my home state. I'm always everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the only way you can get. You have to manually put things together in your foundation of the vision you see for self, until everybody else can see it. Won't nobody see it until you do the footwork. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the footwork. Been doing the footwork quite some time. You feel me? It's about to come to fruition. And when it comes to fruition, everybody that hear my voice now gonna be like, yeah, I've been here, I was seeing him, but now I'm on the screen and you can see me. See, sometimes, and that could preach too. No faith is impossible to please God. Please understand that, people. If you can't believe, it's impossible for you to please him.
That's right.
Now, faith are the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things unseen. You can call a thing into fruition just by speaking it.
That's right. Power in the tongue.
Come on, life and death.
Yeah. There it is.
He said, let us create man in our image and likeness. Did you hear me?
That's right.
He said, let us, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Trinity. Let us create man. You're going to have to wait, people. Pardon me, because this is more important than that right now. You have to understand, it's all spiritual, people. The physical thing that you see is meant to defeat you from within. I pray that the scales over everybody's eyes that comes to hear my voice revealed to the truth around you. That you see the things for what they are, so that you can move as you need to. If you need to reach out to me, my name's Chosen Morgan. If you need to reach out to Miss Ma'am right there, y'all already on her demo. Y'all know what it is. We about healing. We about lifting but we gonna keep it
So,
real. Ain't none of that shiny coat, none of that. No, we real with
nope.
it 100% all day. Understand?
All day.
I smoke weed. Sometimes I may sip a little cognac. Understand that all 12 apostles were drunkards, people. Yet
Mm.
they was changed. He said he'd take the foolishness of the world to confound the wise. They was thieves. They was everything of the earth. You understand me?
Right.
So he said, "Bring me you." He didn't say get cleaned up. People be talking about I gotta get myself together so I can go to church. Oh man, that's a hypocrisy. That's from hell, people. There's no way possible. It was a savior sent to alleviate us from our sin, to get us
The,
up out of the Old Testament.
the church is a
Come
hospital.
on, man. That's
It's
what
a
it
bunch of
is.
people in there. Yeah.
That's what it is. And it says in the word not to forsake the gathering of the brethren. So all that I can stay at home and be in church, yeah, you can. But he gave instruction not to forsake the gathering of the brethren. So we gotta meet together so we can stay in togetherness to be in the body. I love all of y'all. I pray for deliverance of everybody that's confounded within their spirit that has questions. I'm here if you need. Call me when you get done. You hear me?
All right. Thank you, Chosen. I appreciate
Thank you for having me.
you. Be safe.
I'm humble.
All right.
Indeed.
Talk to you later.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, y'all. That was Chosen Morgan from Chicago, one of my Chicago brothers. He's very profound. He know that word. He's been through a lot. He been from gang banging to selling drugs to doing everything, and he made it through. It took for him to go through it to find God, to realize who his savior was and who he can rely on. So I really love talking to him because he always schooled me on a whole nother level. It takes sometimes a thesaurus to understand it because he used these words and he's so profound with it that you like, oh wow, you busted my head open, Chosen. Wait a minute. So I love him and I hope y'all received that and y'all got a lot out of that. And if anybody want to contact Chosen, you want to talk to him, he's a brother that will pray for you and blow your mind. Just inbox him. He'll be there for you. But I thank you all. Be safe. We went from talking about Sierra dress to God, and that's all right. God is always welcome. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman, the one that always going to bring you the real uncut. Talk to you later. Bye.